Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I will start greeting the students. So who can I see first? Hello, Tinduk.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm sleepy little.
Sleepy. Okay. Okay. Yes, everyone turn their cameras on, please.
Huh?
Who else can I see? Hello, Duknia. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, good. Oh, I can hear you very, very loud and clear today. That's great. Great connection today, Duknia. Sounds like you were in the same room with me. That's really good. Okay. Hello, Trami. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Very good English. Okay. Hello, Noktu.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Noktu?
Sleepy.
Sleepy. You're the same as Duknia. He's also sleepy. Okay. Hello, Jalin.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Can you move your camera down a little bit, please, Jalin, so I can see you a bit
Okay,
more
sir.
clearly? That's better. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Jalin, what can I see in the cupboard behind you? I can see on the wall behind you, there is a cupboard.
This is
What, did,
the teddy.
what is in the cupboard?
It's like it's picture.
It's a picture.
Yeah, and in
not a cupboard.
primary school.
A picture from primary school.
Yes.
Okay, good. Again, good English, Jalin. Okay, thank you for telling me. Hello, Viet An.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm sick.
You are fine? You are
Yes,
sick?
I'm fine. Yes.
Did you say you were sick? Did you say you were sick or not?
I'm sick.
You are sick. Means you are not fine.
Oh, yes.
Okay. How are you feeling then? You feel a little bit sleepy?
I feel headache.
A headache. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can take some medicine for that. Hello, Baolin. Baolin.
Hello, teacher.
There you are, Baolin. Okay, your picture is very foggy, Baolin.
Yes, I don't know why it's so foggy.
It's very foggy. Yeah, I can see your fingers. When you hold your fingers up, I could see them okay. Maybe it's something with your camera. That's a bit better, Baolin. That's a little bit better. I can see you now. When you get closer, I can see you. Thank you. Okay. Hello, Anji.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Good. I can good clear picture, Anji. I can see you very well. Thank you. And hello, Fong Lin.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Fong Lin?
I'm fine.
Good. Good. I can hear you fine. Who is with you, Fong Lin? Who is that?
My little sister.
Your sister. Okay. How old is she?
She's 1 year old.
Wow. Very young. Very young. Okay. Hi. Hi. Do you have to look after your sister and do the lesson, Fong Lin?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that is everyone. I'll just count to make sure I've said hello to everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who are we missing, Mrs. Ha?
Okay.
Anyone? Usually there is 10, is that right?
Yes. Let me see, Jeremy. Okay, let me see. Ngọc Tú đâu ấy nhỉ? Tú
Who
đây rồi.
else?
Phương Linh đâu
Zhao
rồi?
Wei? Zhao Wei.
No, Giao Huy not here.
Okay.
No, I think Phương Nhi. Right?
Feng Ni.
Yeah.
Feng Ni. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yes,
I
Feng-
didn't like her.
You are right. Feng Ni is not here. Okay, everybody. Welcome to class for today. And it's good, as always, you know, I ask you to keep your cameras on so I can see what you are doing. And also it makes me feel a bit closer to you, like we are in a real classroom, which is always better, I think, than teaching on Zoom. However, we always make the best of what we've got. Viet An, can you pull your camera down a little bit, please? All I can see is your ceiling fan. Okay, that's better. Thank you, Viet An. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of speaking just to warm up today, and just again, so you can practice your English with me. I've got a test for you. We will continue looking at the writing that we did last week. I think I got through 3 or 4 of your writing samples. We will continue with the rest of those, and then we will continue with the rest of the writing, which I think will easily fill up the rest of this lesson. Does anyone have any questions for me before you start, or before we start? Any questions? Okay, so I will start with Duknia.
Yes.
Duknia, please tell me one thing that you have done, or one thing that has happened to you this week, please. In 2 or 3 sentences. 2 or 3 sentences. That's what I want to hear.
During the week, I was sick for 2 days, and after that, I have to attend my school basketball tournament.
Wow. Okay, so Duknia, that was perfect English. Okay, 100%. Your tense was fine. You put in all the prepositions and participles. Very good, Duknia. Excellent. That was great. I hope you are feeling better now. Are you?
Yes, I am.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. And how was the basketball tournament?
It's good, kind of good.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Trami. Same question for you, please. Tell me one thing that you have done or that has happened to you this week, please.
This week I have applied for a music club in my school.
This week I have applied for, you would say, this week I have applied to join. I have applied to join a music
Yes.
club in my school. Okay, can you say that for me, please?
This week I have applied to join a music club in my school.
Good. Okay, what sort of music, Trami?
It's an instrument club.
Sorry, it is instrument.
Yes.
Okay, so you would say it's an instrument club. It's an instrument club. Can you say
Yes.
that for me, please?
It's an instrument club.
Good. Okay, what instrument do you play?
It's guitar.
I play the guitar.
Yes.
Okay, you don't say it's guitar. You say I play the guitar. I play the guitar.
I play the guitar.
Good. Okay, that's very good, Trami. Excellent. How often does the instrument club meet? How often?
It usually meets at weekend.
We usually meet at the weekend. Can you say that, please?
We usually meet at weekend.
At the weekend. At the weekend.
At the weekend.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Trami. That's good. So again, just remember those little articles like the, very important in English. Okay, that's good. Okay, who is next? Knock 2. Same for you, please, Knock 2.
This week I have injured in my muscles, okay? So I can't play football with my friend in the team. team lose.
Okay, sorry, Noctu. Sorry, your voice is sounding very muffled to me. Sounding very muffled. I can't quite hear all the words. Can you start again, please?
Yes. This week I have injured in my muscle, so
This week I have injured my muscle. This week I have injured my muscle. Okay. Yeah, go on.
So I can play football. So and my team lose.
Okay, so this week I injured my muscle, so I couldn't play football. Okay, remember you're talking about something happened in the past, so it must be past tense. This week I injured my muscle and I couldn't play football and my team lost. Is that correct, Noctu?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear your team lost. What was the final score?
It's just 1-0. Yes.
1-0. Okay, so the score, it was quite close. It was quite close, the result. Okay, better luck next time. Thank you, Noctu. Okay, Tindok, your turn, please.
Yes, I'm here. This week I am hurt my leg.
This week I hurt my leg.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? What happened?
When I play basketball and I lift ankle, so it's so hard.
Okay, can you give me that sentence again, please? So what happened? What happened?
I am flipped the ankle.
So you did what to the ankle?
When I play basketball.
Yeah. What was the word you used though? What was the verb you used? This week I flip.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense in English. This week I flip. You mean to say you twisted your ankle? I think is the English word. When you turn it like that.
Yeah.
Your ankle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the English word for this is twist or twisted. Talking past tense. Okay. So this week I twisted my ankle. Doing what? Playing basketball. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Can you give me the whole sentence, please? This week I twisted my ankle playing basketball.
This week I twist my
Twisted.
ankle.
Twisted.
Twisted my ankle when I play basketball.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How is it feeling now? How is it feeling?
It better.
Okay.
But I feel hurt.
Oh, okay. You say it's better, but it's still painful.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you say that sentence for me, please? It's better. It is better, but it's still painful.
It is better, but it's still painful.
Painful with the with the P. P-A-N-F-U-L. P-A-N-F-U-L. Painful. Yeah, that's better. Okay. It's a better word than saying hurt in this case. Okay, better to say painful. That's good. Okay, I hope it's not painful for very much longer. That's good, Tinduk. Good, thank you. Okay, who is next? Jalin. Jalin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Jalin.
Yesterday was a very tiring day for me because
yesterday was a very tiring day for me. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, because
I had to do the presentations about technological device from class school. Yeah, I wrote.
Okay, sorry, stop there. Because I had to do a presentation. I had to do a presentation. So presentation doesn't need an S in the sentence.
Yes.
Okay, I had to do a presentation about what?
About technological device.
Technological devices. This one does need an S. You had to do, or was it one technological device
It's
or a
one.
whole
It's
lot?
one. It's
Ah,
one.
so I had to do a presentation about a technological device. Okay. Can you say that for me, please, Shalan?
I had to do the presentations
Presentation.
about one technological device.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the device?
It's laptop.
Ah, it's a laptop.
Yeah, it's a laptop.
It's a laptop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How did your presentation go?
Yesterday I wrote the content, yeah, and make a PowerPoint. And I have a meet about together. I have a meet with my members of group, yeah, to discuss the presentation together.
Okay. Okay. So that's good, Jalan. Just a few corrections to your grammar. I had a meeting.
Yeah, I have meeting.
I had a meeting. Good. Not a meet. I had a meeting. All right. Is the noun. I had a meeting with the members of my group to discuss the presentation together.
Yes.
Okay. Can you say that sentence for me, please? I had a
meeting with member of groups.
With the members of my group.
With the member of my group to discuss the presentation together.
Okay, better. I had a meeting with the members of my group to discuss the presentation together. Okay, that's good, Jalan, but again, you have to remember the articles like the and a, the and a. Like I said before, they are only tiny words, but very important in English.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Jalan. Viet An.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Viet An. Whenever you are ready, please.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to tell me about one thing that happened to you this week, Viet An.
My school had the exam, and I got the highest score in my class.
Oh, good. Sorry, your school had a what? Your school had a what?
Exam.
Ah, your school. Okay, my school had an exam. A-N. Okay. Can you say that for me, please, Viet An?
My
school had an exam.
My school had an exam.
Good. And
exam.
And I got.
And I got the highest score in my class.
Congratulations, Viet An. Congratulations. That's great. What subject was the exam in?
Maths.
Maths.
English.
What? So you had 2 exams?
Vietnamese.
Yes. 3 exams?
Yes.
Okay, so you had, okay, so the exams were math, English, and Vietnamese literature. Okay, can you say that for me, please? The exams were. Yep. Maths. Yeah. Maths.
Vietnamese, English.
Okay, maths, Vietnamese, and English.
Maths, Vietnamese, and English.
Okay, that's good. Congratulations on your high score, Viet An. That's very good. And that's good speaking. Now you can have a rest. I know you sound a little bit sick. Okay, so please rest your voice. Thank you. Okay, Bao Lin.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Bao Lin, whenever you are ready, please.
Okay. I have done math and literature test this week because we will take an exam So the teacher give us many 15-minute tests to practice.
Okay, so remember we're talking past tense, Bao Lin. So instead of give, what do you say? Instead of the teacher give us, what word do you use? Gave. Good. The teacher gave us. And sorry, what did the teacher give you? The teacher gave us. The teacher gave us.
So the teacher gave us many 15 minutes to 15-minute test to practice.
Oh, good. The teacher gave us many 15-minute tests to practice. Okay, good. What subjects did she give you, Balin?
Math and literature.
Maths and Vietnamese literature.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Out of those subjects, what one do you prefer?
I prefer to literature than math.
All right. Okay, so you would say, I prefer literature more than maths. Okay, can you say that for me, please?
I prefer literature more than math.
Perfect. Thank you, Balin. Great. Okay, who's next? Fong Lin.
I'm here.
Hi, Fong Lin. Okay, how is the babysitting going?
I give here to my grandma.
Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, please, Fong Lin, something that happened to you this week.
Last week, my school had a midterm exams, and I have math, English, literature exams on the same day.
Wow. Okay, so you had 3 exams on the same day.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds very tiring. Were you tired after that?
Really tired, but I'm got a grade 9 in math.
Yes. That's good. You got a grade 9 in maths, did you say?
Yeah.
Excellent. And what about the other subjects?
The others, I don't. This.
You don't know yet?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you say the others I don't know yet. The others I don't know yet.
The other I don't know yet.
Good. Excellent. Fon Lin. Good English. Good use of past tense. Okay. Very good. It's great. Okay. Feng Yi, welcome to class.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Feng Yi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Nice to see you. Okay, Feng Yi, you know what we are doing?
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you are ready, please. One thing that happened to you this week.
I had the exam for a week.
Sorry, you had an exam?
A week.
A week. You had an exam. I had an exam this week.
I had an exam for this week.
This week, yeah. Go on.
And the exam was so difficult to me to do. And I think I...
Okay, that's okay. The exam was very difficult for me.
The exam was too difficult for me.
Yes.
And I think I couldn't get a good mark in this test.
And I don't think I could get a good mark in this test. Okay, almost correct, Feng Yi, almost correct. I don't think I could get a good mark in this test. Can you say that for me, please?
I don't think I can get good mark in this test.
Good mark. Good mark.
A good mark.
In this test. Okay, what subject was the test in?
Subject I have to learn.
Yeah, what subject? What is the name of the subject?
English. Math.
English. English. Just English or maths as well?
Can you say again?
Okay, was the test in just only English, just one test, or maths also?
Both of the subject.
Both subjects. So you had an exam in 2 subjects this week. Is that correct?
No, I have all test in all subject. I have to learn.
All subjects. Sorry. Okay. I had a test in all the subjects I have to learn. Okay. I understand now. Okay. And so what are all the subjects, Phong Nhi?
It's math, English, geography, literature. I don't know how to say this
Okay.
word.
Okay. Literature. Literature.
Literature.
Good.
History.
Good. Literature. That's good.
History,
Okay.
physics, information technology, and German.
Wow. That's a lot of subjects, Phong Nhi. That's a lot of subjects. How do you find German? Is it easier or harder than English?
I think it's much harder than English.
Okay. I know German has a lot of different grammar. Very difficult, I think. More difficult than English, I think. You are right. Okay. Thank you, Phong Nhi. Okay, that was good. Thank you. So can you please say literature for me?
Literature.
Good. Perfect. Perfect, Phong Nhi. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for being so patient, Anji.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Anji. Thank you for waiting patiently. I know you had to wait a while. Okay. So can you please tell me one thing that has happened to you this week?
I went to a tryout for the school football club this week.
Yes.
But sadly, my performance wasn't good enough to be in it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. I went for a tryout for the school football club this week, but sadly, my performance wasn't good enough to get in. Is that what you said, Anji?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I went, but I'm sorry to hear your performance wasn't good enough. What position do you play, Anji?
I play left back.
Sorry, you play, what position in the team do you play?
I play left back.
Left back, I understand now. I play left back. Okay. So can you join another football team?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, that's good. How often do you play football, Anji?
Maybe one match a week, my friend.
Okay. You would say I play once a week. I play once a week.
I play once a week.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Anji. All right, and thank you for being patient. Okay, everybody, thank you for doing that. So obviously, the idea of this is for you just to practice speaking general English conversation with me and answering questions. So when someone asks you what you did during a week, remember you always talk in past tense. Always talk in past tense is number one. And the second thing I noticed is, of course, you have to remember to use those little words like and da. Remember to use those correctly. But the rest of that was pretty good. Thank you. Okay, time to do today's test. Where is it? This one here. All right, this one will maybe help you with some of those little words. So this is a test of articles, prepositions, and verbs. Articles, prepositions, and verbs. All right. So what you need to do is correct each of these sentences. Okay, so I've given you an example here. So the example is the children be used to have structure to their day. So the correct version is the children are used to having a structure to their day. Okay, so that is how the example sentence should be written. So you will see at the end of every sentence, there is the number of corrections that you need to make to the sentence. All right, and to make this a little bit easier, let me see. Feng Yi.
I'm here.
Okay, Feng Yi, looking at sentences 2 through to 8, okay, what is wrong with the start of each of those sentences? Can you tell me?
I don't understand what you asked.
Okay, if in sentences 2 right through to sentence number 8, there is one thing wrong with the first word in each sentence. Can you tell me what it is?
I don't know.
You can't tell me? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anji, can you tell me? There is one thing wrong with the first word in each sentence. Can you see what it is? One very simple thing, a very simple thing is wrong. It's not hard.
I can't.
You can't. Okay. Can anyone tell me then, please, what is wrong with the first word in each sentence 2 through to 8? Anyone tell me?
I think it's the first letter.
It is the first letter. What is wrong with the first letter? You are right. What should happen with the first letter?
I know, but I can't explain in English. Yeah.
Okay, you are correct. Okay. The first letter of each of these words, because it is the start of a new sentence, the first letter of each of these words should be a capital letter. Okay, Feng Ni, does that make sense now?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand now? Okay, so for example, number 2, all right, the first letter here should be a capital N. This is how you say it in English, should be a capital N. Does that make sense, Feng Ni?
I don't understand.
Oh,
okay.
Teacher, I can explain to her. Maybe she.
Okay, thank you.
Tôi thế nào nhỉ? Tức là trong những cái câu này thì sẽ có một cái chữ đầu tiên mà nó bị sai. Thế thì đây thầy vừa nói là cái từ capital là gì? Là cái chữ mà viết hoa ấy con. Được chưa nhỉ? Thế thì đầu câu thì phải viết hoa, đúng chưa? Chẳng như là not take room without have a look first. Đừng có nhận phòng khi mà mình chưa xem, kiểu thế. Thế cho nên là mình sẽ phải viết hoa cái từ n vào đấy là not, đúng chưa? Chứ không phải là not như thế này. Bây giờ trong cái từ đầu tiên là phải viết hoa giống như tiếng Việt mình thôi, đúng không? Câu số 3 cũng thế, building. Tức là tất cả những câu này hầu hết là những cái từ đầu tiên phải viết hoa thì người ta không viết hoa, như vậy là sai thôi. Nó hiểu chưa nhỉ? Có nghĩa là cái từ capital letter. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay, everyone. So that counts as one mistake. All right. So, for example, in sentence 2, all right, that is one of the 4 mistakes, which means there are 3 more mistakes in this. And you'll notice sentence number 1, it does start with a capital letter. Okay. The I is a capital letter. As this is an I here where the arrow is, this is not a capital letter. This is a lower case letter, okay? But this is a capital letter. Okay, everyone, so what I'm going to do is, I know this might take a little while, but I want you to do each of these sentences individually. I will ask you, I will start with you, please. Anji.
Yes.
Okay, Anji, can you please read me each sentence, okay? And tell me what the correction should be.
I usually wrap sandwich lunchtime rather than have cooked meal.
Okay, so what should the corrections be? Anji, can you tell me?
I think it's rather than cooked meal.
Sorry, what should the correction be?
I think I will change half cooked to just cook.
No, that's not the correction for that one. Okay, so number 2, please, Angie.
Not take room without have look first. I will change to do not take room without have
Đúng
look
rồi,
first.
giỏi lắm. Do not, đúng rồi.
Yeah, do not. Okay, so that is 1, Angie. Okay, you have 1 correct. Okay, there are 3 more. Do you know what they are?
Without having.
That's 2. Good. Yeah.
Đúng rồi.
I think it's looked.
Not looked. No. Okay, thank you, Angie. You have 2 of them. You have 2 of them.
Thêm thiếu từ ơ nữa. Have a look.
You are telling them this is hard.
Bởi vì have thì đằng sau have phải ra về một danh từ đúng không? Sorry teacher.
It's okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Okay. Phung Nhi.
I'm here.
Okay, Phung Nhi. Sentence 1, please. Sentence 1. All right. So there are 3 mistakes in sentence 1. Can you tell me what they are?
I can't find a mistake in this sentence.
You can't find any mistake. Okay. What about sentence 2, please, Phung Nhi?
I think it's the word.
Okay. Okay, so before this is where you have to keep on listening to the lesson. So Angie has identified 2 mistakes so far. So the sentence should be do not. Okay, it should start with do. Okay, do not, and the have should be having. All right, so there are 2 mistakes that have been identified. Can you tell me what the other 2 are? Can you guess? Can you guess, Phung Nhi?
No.
Okay, you can't guess. Okay, don't worry. Phung Lin.
I'm here.
Okay, Phung Lin. All right. So looking at sentence number 2 and 3,
2.
please, Phung Lin. Number 2.
Number 2. Do not take room without have
Okay.
a look first.
Okay, so you have got, so this word here should be having. Okay, so Angie has already said this should be having. Okay, and you are right. So there should be an here. Okay, having a look first. There is 1 more mistake. 1 more mistake. Do you know what it is? So it should be do not.
Do not.
Do not take. Do not take.
2, 3.
Okay, not sure. Okay, what about number 3 then, please? Phung Lin?
2, 3.
Question 3. There are 3 mistakes. Okay, so we know the first mistake is that there should be a capital letter. All right. So looking at sentence 3, this should be a capital B. Okay, so that is 1 mistake. There are 2 more.
Yeah. Building. Have.
Yeah, can you tell me what the mistake is? Any other mistakes?
Have a mm,
Okay, I'll give you a clue. All right, make this a wee bit easier. There is a word missing between alarms and every. There is a word missing here.
in
Correct.
every.
Good. In every room. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Fung Lin. Okay, Bao Lin. Bao Lin.
Yes.
All right, looking at sentence number 4, Bao Lin. Sentence number 4.
I think is he doesn't give reason for being late.
Okay, so that sounds pretty good, Bao Lin. So what are the corrections again? He
doesn't give the reason for being late.
doesn't give.
The reason.
Okay, what should it be? Here in here? Did you say the reason?
A reason.
A reason, good. He doesn't give a reason for
being late.
For being late. Excellent, Bao Lin. Excellent. That's correct. Well done. He doesn't give a reason for being late. That's right. Okay, thank you, Bao Lin. And just for that, you get to do number 5 as well.
She is quite shy and she doesn't really be in the spotlight.
Oh, almost. So she is, okay, quite shy. And she, what is the next word?
And she doesn't
Yes.
really like being in the spotlight.
Okay, so what should this word be?
I think it's be. It's be.
It is not be, but it is a form of be.
She doesn't like
You are close. This one here has to change.
being.
Being.
Yeah.
Did you say that, Bao Lin? I'm sorry, I can't hear you that clearly.
Being.
Being. Okay, this should be being. All right. She is quite shy and she does not really like being in the spotlight. That's correct. Thank you, Bao Lin. That's very good. Viet An.
Yes.
Okay, Viet An. Number 6, please.
I think mistake is have.
Okay, what should it be? Can you read me the sentence, please? Viet An.
The young moms enjoy have a chat while children play. Mistake is have. I think it the young moms enjoy having chat while children play.
Okay, enjoy the. So this one should be having. Is that correct? Having.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. That is one mistake. What are the other 2? There are 2 more. 2 more.
It.
You are correct. While the not quite. All right. Remember, we are looking for maybe some missing articles like the and a. Okay, I will ask Jalin.
Yes.
Okay, Jalin, we are looking at sentence number 6.
Yes.
Okay, so we are up to the young mums enjoy having. This was the first mistake, having. What is next?
I think why children are playing.
Yes, but there is another mistake. Okay, so if we make that playing, okay, if we make that playing, that's good, Jalin, but there is still one more mistake for the sentence to make sense. The young mums enjoy having
a chat.
Yes, excellent. Yes, there needs to be, everyone, there needs to be an in here. The young mums enjoy having a chat while, okay, and there is another one has to be here. What?
While the children.
While the children are playing. Excellent, Jalan, good. Okay, the young mums enjoy having a chat while the children are playing. Okay, so there actually needs to be another one in here as well. Okay, if you are going to say playing, if you don't want to say playing, you can just have while the children play and the sentence makes sense. But if you want to change this to playing, then you have to say while the children are playing. Okay, either one is correct. So I will make it easy. I always like to hear the simplest sentence to make it easy for you as well. The young mums enjoy having a chat while the children play is the easiest way of correcting that sentence. Thank you, Jalan. You are on the right track. Knock 2.
Yes.
Number 7, please, knock 2.
The villager.
Okay, what is the first mistake? Can you give me one mistake, please? Knock 2.
Capital word.
Okay. But there is a word that should come before villages. What should it be?
What?
Okay.
Sorry.
Before. Yeah, there is a word that is missing before villages.
The villager.
Yes, good. The villages. Okay, what is the next mistake?
Don't have.
Don't have. Good. Good. Thank you, Noctu. The villages do not or don't have. That's good. Well done, Noctu. Okay, Trami.
Yes,
What is the next mistake in that sentence? Number 7.
I think it's the villagers don't have access to clean water.
To clean water. Correct. That's good. That's good. And there's actually one more, which I will show you in a moment, but it is a little bit more difficult, but that's good. Thank you, Trami. Okay. Trami.
Yes.
Okay. Would you like, please, to have a try at number 8 as well, please? What is the first mistake? Well, should we know what the first mistake is? This should be a capital T. All right.
Yes.
Okay. What is the next mistake?
I think it's there are advantage.
Okay. So what should this word be?
Is there is.
There is advantages. Not is. Not is.
Are.
Yes. Are. Good.
I think advantage is an uncountable noun.
Advantage. There are advantages. Okay. If you wanted to use is, okay, you would have to use another word as well.
Yes.
There is an advantage because advantages here is plural. Okay, has to be are because this is plural.
Yes.
Okay, there are advantages. All right. Thank you, Trami. Duknia.
Yes.
Okay, looking at sentence number 8. Okay.
Being
right. There
being
are
smart.
there are advantages.
Okay.
Yes, being is one, but there is there is another word here, has to be in this gap here before being. There are advantages. You know what this word should be in here? There is a word missing here.
I don't.
Okay. You are correct though about being. Okay, this should be, you are right. This should be being. There are advantages. Tinduk.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Tinduk. What is the word that is missing here? Okay.
Of.
There are advantages. And the next word should be being. That is another mistake. Okay, but there needs to be, there are advantages of being, not of. But it is a two-letter word. It is a two-letter word. Two-letter word, okay? There are advantages.
To.
Oh, yes. Good. There are advantages to being part. Okay, there's one more mistake. One more mistake, Jinduk.
Pass. That's correct.
Yes, there are advantages to being part of.
I don't know. What a mistake.
Okay, okay, there is a mistake here. There's a word missing here. Okay. Duknia.
Yes.
Duknia, what is the missing word? Do you know?
I think un.
There are advantages to being part of, what do you think the word is?
Unorganized tour group.
Correct. An organized tour group. AN. AN, Tinduk. Okay, AN. All right. There are advantages to being part of an organized tour group. Okay, so the only sentence people had real trouble with is number one. Try me.
Yes,
Okay, can you try number one, please? Number one.
I usually grab sandwich lunchtime rather than having cooked meal.
Okay, so there are a couple of words missing, try me. What are they?
I think it's
Can you tell me?
a sandwich at lunchtime.
Sorry, Trami, your connection broke up a little bit. Can you start again, please?
I usually grab a sandwich at lunchtime.
Good. This should be That's very good, Trami. I usually grab a sandwich. Yes.
At lunchtime.
At lunchtime. Very good. Please continue.
Rather than having cooked a meal.
Close. There is a word missing here. I usually grab a sandwich at lunchtime rather than having
a cooked meal.
Yes, Trami. It was simple. Yes, rather than having a cooked meal. Very good. Very good. Okay, so everyone, so there was an article missing here. Again, I will show you all of this in just a moment. And I don't think we actually finished number 2 either. Baolin.
Yes.
Okay, Baolin, can you correct number 2 for me, please? Number 2.
I think it's do not check the room without having a look first.
Okay, is correct, Baolin. Very good. Well done. Do not take the room without having a look first. Okay, everyone. So let's have a look at the answers for those of you who are not sure. And again, it is the articles and the prepositions you are having a little bit of trouble with. So for anyone who is not sure about these, please just make a quick note for yourself. This is the one which is incorrect. Okay, the second sentence is the correct sentence. Okay, so who haven't I asked lately? Knock 2.
Yes.
Okay, Noctu, can you please read the correct version of sentence 1?
Sorry, my mom called me.
Okay. Can you please read for me the correct version of sentence 1? It's here. Okay, so this is the incorrect version, the one that you looked at. This is the correct version. Can you read it for me, please?
I usually grab a sandwich at lunchtime rather than having a cooked meal.
Good. Can you try one more time, please? Noctu, one more time, please.
I usually grab a sandwich at lunchtime rather than having a cooked meal.
Good. That's better reading. Thank you, Noctu. I usually grab a sandwich at lunchtime rather than having a cooked meal. And obviously, I'm sure you can all see the corrections are in red. Xialin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Can you please read the correct version of number 3?
Yeah. The building has smoke alarms in every floor.
Or the building.
The buildings have smoke alarms in every room.
Okay, good reading. Thank you, Xialin. Okay, so again, you can write this sentence or you can correct this sentence 2 ways. So that's why I've got the hyphen here. Okay, you can either say the building has smoke alarms in every room, or you can make buildings plural. The buildings have smoke alarms in every room. Viet An.
Yes, teacher.
Number 4, please. So you're reading the correct version, please, Viet An.
He didn't give a reason for being late.
Okay, good. Okay, so remember, everyone, I'm sure most of you know, did not is usually shortened to didn't. Okay, he did not give, and it can be either one of these words. He did not give a reason for being late, or he didn't give any reason for being late. A or any, both are correct in this sentence. Okay, can you read it for me one more time, please, Viet An?
He did not give any reason for being late.
Correct. Thank you. Okay, Bao Lin.
She is quite shy and she doesn't really like being in the spotlight.
Okay, is correct. Thank you, Bao Lin. Number 6, please. Anji. Anji.
The young moms enjoy having a chat while their children are playing.
Okay, thank you. Good reading. You again notice I have changed the T here to a capital or uppercase T. All right, the words capital and uppercase are synonyms, by the way. Capital or uppercase. The young mums enjoy having a chat while their children are playing or while the children play. Thank you, Anji. Fung Lin.
The villagers do not have access to clean water or healthcare.
Okay, thank you, Fung Lin. So you can see here, instead of and, all right, I've changed that to or. And is still correct, but probably or is better in this sentence. But and is still correct. So you could have either clean water and healthcare or clean water or healthcare. Okay, and Fung Ni, number 8.
There are advantages to being part of an organized tour group.
Good, okay. And remember I said because advantages is plural, has the S, this must be are, not is. Okay, this has to be are. There are advantages to being part of an organized tour group. Okay, does anyone have any questions about any of these? So again, you will see that the sentences, mostly the main correction is you are missing the articles and prepositions. I know maybe in some languages, some of you will know that I can speak some Thai language, okay, because my father is Thai. And I know some of these sentences in Thai would actually be correct because Thai doesn't use articles the same way that English does. And maybe it is a little bit the same in Vietnamese. Mrs. Ha can tell me about that if that is true or not. But remember, in English, again, I say things like articles and prepositions are very important for the sentences to make sense. All right. So now we're going to look at, go back to the writing. Okay, not this one. This one. All right, and we got up to, I think, Bao Lin.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Bao Lin, just before I get you to read, just remind everyone what we are looking at. All right, remember we are looking at this graph. The reason we are studying these graphs is this is what you will see in the first part of the writing test in the Ielts exam. Okay, and again, a quick summary. Remember, this is millions of people. This is years. This axis is the x-axis. Okay, this axis is the y-axis. This axis or line is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. It is always that in any graph like this, you will see X and Y. So the X-axis shows millions of people. The Y-axis shows years divided into groups of 20. All right. And the graph actually shows the number of people who have been injured in any given year between 1960 and 2020. And again, remember, a number like this in English is pronounced 2020. You don't need to say 2020. 2020 is fine. Okay, so Bao Lin, please read me your answer.
This graph shows the number of people in Vietnam who were injured every year in traffic accident between 1960 and 2020. The number of people who were injured in traffic accident between 1960 and 1980 rose from about 2.3 to 4.4 million people.
Okay, that's good. Bao Lin, sorry to stop you there. So this shouldn't be a comma here, okay? This should be a full stop, all right? Is the first correction, not a comma. So that should just be a full stop to make it 2.3, and this also should be a full stop, which you have done. Thank you, Bao Lin. Please keep reading.
It jumped dramatically to be the year which has the highest number of people in Vietnam who were injured around 60 years. After 20 years, the number of people who were injured between 1980 and 2000 fell from about 4.4 to 1.8 million people in the next 20 years between 2000 to 2020, the number continued to rise approximately 1.8 to 2.7 million of people.
Okay, good reading. Thank you, Bao Lin. So I will start just with some corrections for the last sentence. In the next 20 years between 2000 and 2020, the number continued to rise approximately. There is a word missing here, Bao Lin. Do you know what it is? One of the small words we've just been practicing.
To rise
a tiny word, 2 letters, begins with B.
By.
By, yes, by, correct. Okay, I'll put it in now. Okay, by 1.8 to 2.7, okay, and million people. So you don't need an S here, all right? Okay, 2.7 million people is correct. You don't need to say millions of people. And you don't need a course of here either. All right, so that is correct now, Baolin. The number continued to rise approximately by 1.8 to 2.7 million people. All right, and the only other correction I'll make is to your second sentence, Baolin. Okay. You would have to say it jumped dramatically to be the year. You would have to say, you need to say what it is, all right? You would have to say something like the total. Please tell me, Baolin, if this doesn't make any sense as I'm correcting it. The total jumped dramatically to make, what year are we talking about, Baolin?
1980.
Okay, to make 1980. The total jumped dramatically to make 1980 the year which had the highest number of people in Vietnam who were injured. Okay, and the only other correction is another preposition here, Baolin. Again, a two-letter word,
By.
Who were injured.
By.
Not by. Begins with I.
In.
Yes, in. Correct. Okay, now that is correct, Baolin. Okay, can you just please read this one sentence for me? The one that starts with the.
The total jumped dramatically to make 1980 the year which has the highest number of people in Vietnam who were injured in around 60 years.
Okay, good reading. Does that make sense, Baolin, what I have corrected?
Yes.
Okay, good. And the rest of that is fine, Baolin. So that's very good. You've only made a few small mistakes. So that's good. Thank you. Knock two.
Yes.
Okay, knock two, can you please read me your answer?
This graph shows the number of people in Vietnam who were injured in traffic jam accident between 1960 and how to
remember 2020.
2020. In 2016 and 2018, the number of people who were injured in traffic accident from 2 million people to around 4 million people before they dropping around 1 million people in 2018.
Okay, and 19, remember 19.
19, yeah. And in I forgot.
In 2020.
In 2020, they roll again about to about 2.7 people.
So, okay, first mistake. What should go in here? Knock two.
Million people.
Yes, correct. Okay, not 2.7 people. Okay. There were a few more than that. Okay, so knock two, this actually, your use of prepositions and articles is very good. Okay, knock two, well done. So I'll just make a few small corrections. So the first one is, this one here, as I was saying before, this should be a point. Okay, so it should be, yeah, not, so don't use a comma. Okay, use this, like this. Yeah. But so, okay, so 2.4. And again, when you are using million in this context, you don't need an S, all right? From 2.4 million people, so you don't need the S. in this context. And this also should be 4.5 million people before, okay, don't need this, all right? Don't need they. Before dropping to around 1.8 million people in 1980, and in 2020, you would say not they, but a different preposition here, not to. Do you know what it is? With a short word, 2 letters. 2 letters. It, yes, correct. It rose again to about 2.7 million people. Okay, and the rest of that is fine, not to. That's good. Okay, so just some small mistakes. All right, any question, not to? Okay, thank you. Well done. Okay, Viet An.
Yes. This graph shows the number of people in millions who were injured in traffic accidents in Vietnam between 1960 and 2020. The number of people who were injured in traffic accidents in 1960 was about 2.4 million people. Then in the 1980, it increased to 4.4 million people. Net in
2000.
2000.
Yeah.
It narrowed to 1.8 million people, which is lower than every year. After 20 years, it will gradually increase to 2.6 million people in 2020. So the highest number of people in millions in Vietnam who were injured in traffic accidents in this graph is 4 people in 1980.
Okay, thank you, Viet An. That's good reading, and actually a lot of this is correct. Okay, just a few small mistakes. Actually, I will get to, I know this is, a lot of you are sitting not doing much at the moment, so I'll get some of you to help me with this. Tra me.
Yes.
Okay, tra me. So can you please find a mistake, all right, looking at this sentence, the second sentence, the one that begins the number of people?
I think it's was about 2.4 million people.
Okay, that is correct. So, okay, Viet An.
Yes.
Okay, so this should be, remember, a point here, all right? Not a comma.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, no need to apologize. Okay, please don't apologize. Okay, you don't need to be sorry for making a mistake. Okay, about 2.4 million people. Okay, all right, and Trami.
Yes.
Okay, what is wrong with this phrase? This phrase here. Then in the 1980. What's wrong with that?
I think it's not the in
Okay.
1980.
Okay, so what should this phrase read?
Then in 1980.
Correct. Thank you, Trami. Thank you for helping me. Okay, this should be then in 1980, Viet An. You don't need a the in here. Okay, it increased to 4.4 million people. Okay, next in 2000, it narrowed to 1.8 million people. Narrowed isn't quite the correct word. Bao Lin.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Lin, what is a better word to use in here? A better adjective?
Adjective.
Yeah, instead of narrowed. A better adjective or adverb, actually.
approximate.
I want a word that is not quite the same as narrowed, but more accurately reflects what happened in the graph. Okay, this just a minute. So in 1980, okay, in 1980, you can see this happened. All right. So it's not narrowed. Narrowed means to get thinner, but that's not what the graph shows. Can you think of a better word than narrowed? What is happening here, Baolin? What is happening? What is happening to the number of people? It is going in which direction?
Go downward.
It's going downwards, correct. So what is a word you could use to describe when something is going downwards? It is what?
I think it's plummet or troop.
Yeah, plummet is a good one. Okay, plummet is a good one. But you can also use easier ones. Viet An.
Yes.
Okay, so did you hear what I just said to Baolin? Okay, so narrowed isn't quite correct. Viet An. Narrowed means to get thin. Okay, so in this case, because the graph is falling, and the graph is falling quite steeply, so you can use several other words here. So the word that Baolin suggested is plummet, which means to fall very steeply. Fall very steeply, but there are also other words you can use as well. And the easiest one is it dropped. Okay, dropped. Dropped. Do you know what dropped means?
Yes, I know.
Okay, yeah, it dropped to 1.8 billion people. So remember, narrow just means to get thinner, which isn't the correct word in this case. Dropped to 1.8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, which is lower than, and in this case, you need to change this to any other year, okay, rather than every year, which is lower than any other year. Okay, after 20 years, okay, remember we're talking about past tense here. What you have done here, you have put this in future tense. All right. Tin Duc.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Tin Duc, can you put this phrase here, please, into past tense? So at the moment, it is in future tense. Can you please put that? Can you do that? Can you try put it into past tense? So these words here, it will gradually increase. Okay, is talking about the future. Can you make that tense past? Okay, you need to change two things. Yeah. Two things. Okay, do you know what they are, Tin Duc, or not? If you are not sure, I'll ask someone else.
I don't listen to you.
Okay, that's okay. Don't worry. Okay, can anyone tell me, okay, what you need to do to make that phrase into past tense? It will gradually increase, okay, is a future tense phrase. Can anyone tell me how to make this into past tense? Need to make two changes to the words.
It would.
No, that it would still be future tense if you say it would. We need to make this past tense because we're talking about, obviously, with the graph, what happened in the past. Okay, Trami. Trami?
Yes.
Okay, Trami, what do you think? Can you make this phrase into past tense? At the moment, it will gradually increase is future tense.
I think it gradually increases.
Oh, you are very close. Okay, so the first change you need to make, everyone, is this word goes. As you said, Trami, you are correct. What is the next change? One more change.
Increased.
It gradually increased is correct, Trami. Very good. Okay, after 20 years, it gradually increased. Okay, making this into increased makes the word past tense. Okay, Tinduk, does that make sense to you now?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, and do you understand, please, Viet An?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, after 20 years, it gradually increased. We had to make that past tense. Very good, Trami. That was well done. To 2.6 million in 2020. So the highest number of people in millions in Vietnam who were injured in traffic. Okay, what is wrong with this word here? Who shall I ask? Jalin. Jalin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Jalin, this word here is not correct. What?
Accidents.
Correct. Thank you, Jalin. Very good. Traffic accidents needs to be plural. Thank you, Jalin. Thank you for paying attention. In this graph is 4.4 million people in 1980. The rest is correct, Viet An. Okay, so that was pretty good. Just some small mistakes, Viet An. Well done. Jalin. Okay, Jalin, can you please read to me? Oh, Jalin.
I'm sorry, I turn the mic.
Okay.
This graph shows the number of people who were injured every year in traffic accidents in Vietnam between 1960 and 2020. The number of people who were injured every year in traffic accident between 1916 and 1918 rose from about 2.4 to about 4.5 million people. But after 20 years, it fell from about 4.5 to about 1.9 million people.
Okay, Jalin. So what you have written is almost correct. Just a couple of small changes. Okay. What is wrong with this word, Jalin?
There's an S.
Yes, needs an S. Correct. Okay. And what is wrong with this number? 2.4. Okay. How do we make it into 2.4? It doesn't say 2.4 at the moment. What do we need to change, Jalin?
Oh, it's like trend, like a point.
Correct. Okay. That needs to be a point.
Yes.
Not a comma.
Yes.
Good. Okay. And the same with these two. Okay, Jalin. All right. And they are the only mistakes, Jalin. Very good.
Yes.
Everything else is correct. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Duknia.
Yeah.
All right, Duknia, your turn. Please read for me.
This graph illustrates the number of people who were injured in traffic accidents in Vietnam from 1960 to 2020. First, in 1960, there were around 2.5 million people who were injured in traffic accidents in Vietnam. In 1980, the number rose into around 4.5 million of people injured. Then in the year 2000, it dramatically fell around 2 million. And in 2020, the number slowly rose again to about 2.7 million people injured in traffic accidents.
Okay, Duknia, that's not bad. Okay, not too bad. There are just, again, a few small mistakes. Who haven't I asked for a while? Let me see. Fung Ni.
I'm here.
Okay, Fung Ni, what is the first mistake with 2.5? The same mistake that most people are making.
Well,
All right.
I know it, but I don't know how to explain it in English.
Okay. Okay. In English, you would say there needs to be a point here. Okay. There needs to be a point, not a comma. So there needs to be, or you can say a full stop. So remember, the small dot in English is called a point or A what, Phung Nhi? What did I just say?
The point.
Yeah, or what is that? Another word for a point? What did I just say? What do you have at the end of sentences, Phung Nhi? Okay, it's called a full stop. Full stop.
Full stop.
Full stop. Okay, at the end of every sentence, and I know you know this already, but this is what it is called. You need a full stop.
Full stop có hiểu là gì không?
Có.
Ok, là dấu chấm thôi.
Okay, Phung Nhi. So you need to have a point or full stop in this. Okay. And Phung Nhi, can you tell me what is wrong with this word? What should it be?
I think
Okay. So, yep, go on.
rows 2.
Correct, Phung Nhi. Very good. That is correct. The number rows 2 around. 4, and this again should be point. Okay, there should be a point here. 0.5 million. Okay. Can you tell me what is wrong with this phrase? 4.5 million of people injured. Actually, you think? Yep. What do you think?
2.5 million people who were injured.
Almost correct. Okay. So the word that needs to disappear, as you just said, is of. Okay. Then it is correct. Okay. You don't need to say 4.5 million people who were injured. You can just say 4.5 million people injured is correct, Phung Nhi. Okay. Okay, Phung Nhi?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, good. As long as you understand. All right. What is this at the end of a sentence called, Phung Nhi?
Point or
Full stop.
full stop.
Full stop. Okay, good. Good. Okay. And we are almost there. Then in the year 2000, it dramatically fell. Okay. This is really good, by the way, Duk Nia. Can you hear me, Duk Nia?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, this is great. Okay, dramatically fell. Excellent use of an adjective. All right. It dramatically fell. That is perfect use. Very good. It dramatically fell. So everybody, please notice how Duk Nia has used this here. It dramatically fell. He's used this to describe how fast the number of people fell. Okay, dramatically, he said, which is very good. It's a way, if you use the word dramatically, it means something changed a lot. It means change a lot. So dramatically fell to around 2 million. And in 2020, the number slowly rose again to about 2.5 million people injured in traffic accidents. The rest of that is correct, Duk Nia. Okay, well done. And look at that, the time is almost 12 o'clock, time for your lunchtime. So I guess we will finish the lesson there. So unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to look at this version of the graph, but we will do so next week. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson for today. Thank you, everyone. I hope those of you who are feeling tired are not feeling so tired now, or if you are, then I hope maybe you can have a little bit of a rest over lunchtime. Phung Linh, I can't see you.
Phương Linh ơi, con bật camera xem nào. Con để tại sao camera? Phương Linh ơi.
Where are you, Phung Linh? There you are. Okay, Phung Linh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What are you having? What are you having for lunch, Phung Linh?
I don't know. Maybe it's rice and.
Okay, maybe rice. Remember to pronounce the S. Rice and what did you say? Rice and.
I don't know. My grandma is cooking now.
Okay. You say, I don't know, maybe I'm having some rice and something else. I'm having rice and something else. Okay, Phung Lin, I hope it is delicious. Who else is Viet An?
Yes.
What are you doing this afternoon, Viet An?
I think I sleep because I'm sick.
Okay, I hope you feel better soon. Okay, so you say,
Yeah.
I think I will sleep because I'm feeling sick. Okay,
Yeah,
you bit,
I will.
okay, yeah, bit to make it better, Viet An, you would say, I think I will have a sleep. Okay, I will have a sleep or I will go to sleep. I will have a sleep or I will go to sleep.
I will have a sleep. Yes.
Okay, that's good, Vietnam. I hope you feel better next week. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you for
maybe.
joining the class anyway. And the last one, Anji. Anji,
Yes,
what are you doing this afternoon, Anji?
I will finish the rest of my homework. Yes, sir.
Okay. How much homework do you have to do?
It's not much, but I will finish it.
Okay, so I hope you get the chance to play, maybe relax and play some football or something this afternoon, Anji. Thank you. Okay, thank you, everyone. Nice to see you all. Thank you for taking part in the class. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye, teacher.
Okay, bye. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye, every moment, please. Okay.